Skylar here from Wana RV Center. Today we'll take a look at this Rockwood mini Lite. So just to start off in the front, your electric tongue jack, you have two switches on it. The first one is just to raise and lower the front end. Up is up, down brings the front end down, and then you have a single light switch right here. Mounted around your jack is your jacket bike rack by LCI. Behind your bike rack is your two 30-pound LP tanks with an automatic switchover regulator installed. And then if you look underneath your LP cover, you'll see your battery disconnect up in there.
I'll grab it here. Right there.
Then you have your double battery box. Now when you purchase a trailer, unless you upgrade batteries, it will only come with a single 12-volt battery. Continuing on around the side of the trailer, you have the single switch on the side here, which is going to control your electric stabilizers. So when you extend them down, you'll see both of them come down. Keep in mind these are not to level with, they are only to stabilize the trailer. Underneath your front running light you have your solar quick connect if you had an outside solar panel to hook up. And in your front storage compartment, your starter kit. So what's in your starter kit is a 10-foot sewer hose, 25-foot water hose, 4 rolls of RV toilet paper, 4 black tank drop-in treatments, and a 30-amp to a 15-amp adapter. All of your baggage doors are key to light to your entry door. And if we look inside the second compartment, you have the big black bag, which has your power cord in it. And then you have 2 different cranks in here. The smaller crank is to manually use your tongue jack, and the long golden crank is to manually bring in your slide out should you have to do that. If you look inside, you'll see 2 boxes. Both of those boxes are for your griddle that hangs on the side of the coach. Other than that, in here, you have another jacket bike rack part, which you're not going to be using. Now while we're here, your awning, it's an electric awning, so the switch controls your lights in and out and everything. The only thing you have to do manually to it is adjust your tilt. And all you're going to do is you grab it by the hinge part here by the bolt, and you pull it down. If you look, you can see how the front of the awning is tipped down. Now you can do that to one side or both sides, just depending on what you're trying to do. Your entry door steps are super easy to use. All you're going to do is you lift them up for travel, and they go inside the door, and that's where they store. To adjust your legs, you pull the handle down, and then you have a button on each side that you'll push in, and then you can adjust the leg in and out as needed. If you do adjust them, the only thing you have to watch is that your door is not hitting the top of the steps and that it closes all the way when you shut it. Your swing out assist rail lifts up and flips in front of the door when you travel. And then you have an outside TV bracket, outside 110 outlets, and an outside coax connection for the outside TV if you wanted to bring one outside. The big silver thing here is your furnace exhaust. Don't put anything in front of it, it doesn't get hot. And then the rail that this table is sitting on right now is also going to be where your griddle will hang. So if you look underneath the trailer, right back here behind the tire, this is where your LP quick connect is for your griddle gas line. Above your window is your range exhaust. You'll see 2 tabs on the bottom. Both of those just pop out in order for it to vent. All of your speakers, your awning lights, all that's controlled from inside the trailer. Spare tire. If you look underneath your bumper, you'll see a 2-inch receiver. And then above that, your outside shower, which is also key to your entry door. If you look at the center at the top, you'll see the backup camera prep location. And then the big black thing is just your refrigerator vent. The only thing you really have to do is open this up every 6 months. These just quarter turn, both of those, and it pops off and just get all the bugs out. Now for your water heater, you have your anoid rod, which is also your plug. That just gets put inside the hole and threaded on. And if you look in the bottom corner here, you'll see an on-off switch. That is for the electric side of the water heater. You want to have that on all the time because you also have a second electric switch inside the trailer. Your bumper plugs do pull out to where you can store a sewer hose in there. You have your 30 amp power connection. Then you have your city water connection, your black tank flush valve, and your antifreeze inlet. The 2 coax connections are your cable and satellite connection. If you look underneath the trailer, right behind your slide out, you'll see your black and gray tank handle drains. Gray water is going to be your kitchen sink, shower, and your bathroom sink, and the black handle is your stool tank.
You know what I'm saying? Take all the things not gonna fall down, right?
Now you do have a slide out topper on here. The only thing you really have to do is every 6 months again, sweep underneath the fabric, just get any bugs or leaves or anything that happen to get up in there out. All the storage in this compartment you can access from inside the trailer via the dinette booth. And then just a second outside storage compartment. In the front you have your Anderson hitch, your freshwater fill port, and if you look underneath the trailer here, you'll see a big white handle, which is your freshwater drain. The switch at the very front on this side is just for the cap lights that are on the front of the trailer.